Hello everyone. Today, as someone who sees through the Chinese Communist Party's harsh rule, I want to speak bluntly about this ridiculous event. On May 22, 2026, the CCP's securities regulator suddenly hit 3 cross-border brokers hard: Futu, Tiger Brokers, and Longbridge. They want to take all illegal gains. Futu faces a fine of about 1.85 billion yuan. Tiger faces 411 million yuan. The founders also get personal fines of 125,000 yuan each. This is not about fixing the market. This is the CCP welding shut the last escape door for ordinary Chinese people's money and freedom. In the past, these apps let normal middle-class people buy US and Hong Kong stocks easily with their phones. They could spread their risks. Now, the CCP calls it all illegal. This shows clearly how afraid the CCP is of capital leaving and how tightly they control people's wealth. Today, from a dissident's view, we will tear open this black curtain of capital control. We will show how it traps Chinese people in a desperate cage where they cannot invest at home and cannot move money abroad. These platforms gave ordinary people a small space for financial freedom. No need to beg banks. No need for endless approvals. At home, they could put hard-earned money into better and more open overseas markets. In any normal country, this is a basic right. But in the CCP's eyes, this is illegal cross-border business. It breaks their so-called order. What order? It is the order where they lock your money inside China. They can print money, cut you like vegetables, and destroy the investment environment as they like. Their 2-year cleanup plan will shut down all such foreign activities. Old users may only sell and cannot buy more. New money is blocked completely. This is not protecting investors. This is open financial lockdown. The CCP fears capital outflow will show how bad the domestic economy is. They fear middle-class people moving money out and stopping their endless harvesting. So they cut the easy road with one big knife. Stock prices fell more than 30%. The market is voting with its feet. Everyone knows this regime cares less and less about people's property. The CCP's foreign exchange control is already famous for being terrible. Each person can only buy $50,000 per year. Even that needs many reports and real-use checks. Any bigger investment gets stuck. Company investments abroad face even more stamps, meetings, and blacklists. Before, people could use these internet brokers to find small gaps. Now those gaps are fully closed. Want to go abroad legally? The official QDII funds have small limits, bad products, and high costs. Open account directly in Hong Kong? Anti-money laundering checks and money transfer problems are everywhere. The only left choices are underground banks, small ant moves, or crypto. But these are high risk. You can be charged with illegal business or money laundering. Your family can be destroyed. The CCP's thinking is simple. Your money is not yours. It belongs to the state. It is used for stability, to feed the powerful, and to fill local debts and state company holes. Capital control is not about financial safety. It is a tool of high-pressure rule. It treats 1.4 billion people as vegetables. It stops you from running away and stops wealth from leaving their control. Money cannot go out. What can you invest in at home? Real estate, full of unfinished buildings, high debt explosions, and sudden policy changes. Stock market, full of manipulation, policy-driven swings, and ordinary people losing everything. Bank products, interest rates are so low they cannot beat the inflation created by the CCP itself. This is the perfect trap made by the CCP. You cannot run outside. Inside is full of pits. Good assets are taken by the powerful and big institutions. Normal people fight for leftovers. Economy is going down. Consumption is weak. Companies are closing. Middle-class people watch their wealth shrink with no way out. This is not a market problem. It is a system problem. Under the CCP's extreme rule, there is no real rule of law. Property rights have no true protection. Power can meddle in the economy anytime. Capital control looks like risk prevention on the surface. In truth, it turns the whole country into a big prison camp. People's wealth and freedom are locked tight. Why is the CCP so afraid of money leaving? Because they know deep inside their rule is built on lies, oppression, and stealing. If middle class and rich people can freely put assets around the world, they will vote with their feet. This will expose the bad debts, corruption, and low efficiency at home. Especially now with US-China fights and tense world situations, they put financial safety first. Really, it is just regime safety. They use people's money as hostages. The result? Wealth growth is held back. Innovation power is killed. Talents run away faster. The tighter they control, the more black markets grow. This creates even bigger risks. The Futu, Tiger, and Longbridge case is just another open declaration by the CCP's extreme machine. In this country, you have no property freedom. You have no choice. You only have to obey. Friends, facing this open stealing control, hoping the policy will loosen is useless now. In the short term, tightening is the main direction. What can we do? First, use up the legal $50,000 limit each year. Put a little through official channels and keep a backup plan. Second, be careful at home with gold and good assets. Reduce risks. Third, improve your own skills. Think about overseas work, study, or business to break the cage indirectly. Fourth, spread the truth and stay awake. Stop believing any for the people lies from the CCP. This fine is not the end. It is a signal that the CCP is moving to even stricter control. It tells the world, in China, personal freedom and property safety are only illusions. The suffering of Futu, Tiger, and Longbridge is a small picture of countless Chinese people hit by the CCP's iron fist. Wake up. Only by completely breaking free from this high-pressure extreme rule can our wealth and our future have real freedom. Like, share, and tell your stories in the comments. Let us tear open this black curtain together. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.